haven't seen him for hours. Wait. What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm guitar practicing.
What are you wearing?
Hiya!
Isn't that Mum's Halloween wig?
No, it's my 70s ELO wig.
Right.
The Amstrad 464 is the 64K home computer with a monitor and data recorder included. From around $429, only our competitors aren't having fun.
Hello, welcome again to the Retro Shed. Welcome back.
Yes.
This is video number... You've lost count. Finally, you've lost count,
It's
haven't
either
you?
10 or 11. I'm not
I think it could be 12
sure.
actually. What are you doing with that?
What just happened?
You ejected the tape. Don't drop the tape on the floor. What are you doing with that?
Amstrad.
Amstrad. Today's
Amstrad.
episode is all about
Amstrad.
Amstrad. This is Josh's
Favourite
subject, isn't it? This is your subject. You wanted to do the
Yes.
Amstrad, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So you
Nice
can go
t-shirt,
ahead.
by the way.
Thanks, mate. Nice t-shirt,
Oh,
kid.
thanks, mate.
Nice t-shirt. Nice
t-shirt,
t-shirts. Yes, we've actually, before we go on to Amstrad, just a bit of a plug for Vintage Gamer, those guys in Halesowen again. We popped in there earlier, and I've got a lovely, lovely NES boxed Nintendo Entertainment System that we will be taking a look at.
And you got one of those play pistols?
Yeah. I've got a light gun from an old 1970s TV game. We've got a boxed NES. We've got Rolling Thunder 2 on the Sega Mega Drive, which I love Rolling Thunder. We've got to do Rolling Thunder, haven't we? You like Rolling Thunder?
Love every single game.
That's why we do this channel, because I love games, especially retro games.
They're all your
actually.
favourite games.
They're all my favourite games. That's exactly right. Yes, that's why we do this for a living. No, we don't do it for a living. Actually, I do computers for a living. But anyway,
I do school for a
and you
living.
just go to school, so you don't have a living yet either. How do you make your money?
I do the dishwasher every morning.
You scrounge money off me and
I get
Wanda.
40 quid just for doing the dishwasher and laying the table and things like that.
That's more than I get. So yes, we went to Vintage Gamer, had a rummage around in there. Do check out that store. It's in Halesowen in the West Midlands, England.
That's near London.
That's near London. Check their store out. It's brilliant. It's a treasure trove of utter great stuff, and there's some junk in there, and there's some great stuff in there. If you're into retro gaming, you've got to check it out, haven't you? It's a really good shop. They know their stuff. They're a lovely, friendly bunch as well. They're great guys. So, Amstrad, it's over to Josh.
Amstrad.
Tell us about Amstrad. What do you know about Amstrad?
Wow.
Who are Amstrad?
Wow.
Who are Amstrad?
I know it.
Don't mind him while he looks at his notes.
Wow. Wow.
Tell us about Amstrad. Okay, Amstrad is a company that was founded in the late 60s by
Sugar.
Sir Alan
Sugar.
Michael Sugar.
That's what I said.
Hence the name Amstrad. AMS Trading. Amstrad.
I know what CPC stands for.
Tell the people about Amstrad. What did he used to make?
I haven't got that on here.
Amstrad made stereos,
I've only got
computers,
I've only got stuff about
CB
this
radios, mainly electronic stuff, wasn't it really? My dad bought me a MIDI hi-fi in 1986 or 5 from Amstrad, and it was the biggest pile of
Amstrad. Towers, belt drive, free-band tuner. Continuous play. Midis. Five-band graphic equalizer. £129, £159, £149, £169, or less at these selected stores.
Really? Don't swear.
poo ever. It was called the MS-45, and it was one of these MIDI hi-fi systems. And if you looked around the back, there was nothing in it. It was just fresh. It was a box of fresh air, and the speakers were like that big. The speakers were like yoghurt pots from Muller. I mean, it sounded like a yoghurt pot as well. It was utter rubbish. The thing with Amstrad is they used to make stuff middle of the road. It wasn't horrifically bad quality, and it wasn't particularly good quality. It was kind of like... Well, what did he say his products were for? What did Alan Sugar famously say his products were for?
Didn't he say his products were for truck drivers, like going on a wet Sunday afternoon impulse shopping?
Absolutely right.
Didn't he say that?
Alan Sugar famously once said that Amstrad's products were designed and made primarily for truck drivers making impulse purchases on Sunday afternoons. That kind of like tells you something about the way he saw his products. So he decided in 1984, quite late into the 8-bit computer market actually, there was a ton of computers around at the moment. Name some of the 8-bit computers that were around at that time, Josh.
Commodore 64?
Correct.
Sinclair ZX Spectrum?
Correct.
Amstrad?
No, we're talking about Amstrad.
CPC464?
Yeah, we're talking about that one. But yes.
Amiga?
No, the Amiga didn't come out till later. That's 16-bit, not 8-bit.
What?
So, basically, Alan Sugar saw that the home computer market was booming in the early 80s, and as he always does, he decided he wanted a piece of the action.
And it says here, it's a series of 8-bit home computers produced between 1984 and 1990.
That's exactly spot on, that's right. Yeah, the Amstrad CPC range. What does CPC stand for?
That's short for Colour Personal Computer.
That's right. The CPC range was made between 1984 and 1990. There were 6 different models of the CPC range. There was the original 464, which is the one we're going to be taking a look at. There was the 664, and there was the 6128 that had the built-in 3.5-3-inch floppy drive designed by... It wasn't floppy, it was solid hard plastic, designed by Hitachi, I think.
Wow.
And the 464 had 64k of RAM, and the 6128 had, guess how much?
17.
128k of RAM. Double.
Close.
You was close, actually.
Dad, you know it was introduced in June of 1984 in the
June
UK.
of 1984,
the 464 that was.
Yeah.
And
what else do you know?
It was one of the most successful computers in Europe and sold more than 2 million copies.
Yeah, it sold nearly 3 million units. It was actually, considering it was a latecomer to the computer market, it was very, very successful.
Do you know what's weird? It says it sold more than 2 million copies, and the bullet point above that says it sold over 3 million copies.
What's it going to be? 3 million or 2 million?
7 million.
Should we say 2.5 million?
Yeah, that's
okay.
You're the one who wrote this.
I didn't wrote it, I asked you to research it.
Oh yeah, when you went to
That's
vote.
his research for you folks. Yeah, actually, they also they released a games console as well towards quite late to the market, actually. It was called the GX4000. You still see it doing the rounds now.
Look! That's why it came with a monitor, like the TV.
Well, we're going to get onto that. So, the GX4000 was an Amstrad-based games console. It did not do very well, actually. So, but it's probably a collectible item. We haven't got one, but we need to take a look at it. Don't start yawning.
I'm not yawning.
You are.
I'm not.
You're trying to disguise your
No, I'm not.
You need to get to bed earlier.
No, I'm not.
Playing cricket and drinking in the club till 9 o'clock last night.
I'm not drinking alcohol. Are you trying to make this seem like some kid who
I
drinks
said
alcohol
drinking.
under 16?
No, Coke. You were drinking Coke in the club last night.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was drinking.
Anyway. The 8-bit range was built around the Zilog Z80 CPU, just like the Sinclair Spectrum.
What did you just say?
The Zilog Z80 CPU.
What does that mean?
Do you know what a CPU is?
No.
The CPU.
Colour Personal Computer.
The CPU is the central processing unit. It's the chip that sits in the middle of the computer that processes. It's the brains of the computer. And the Z80 was a very popular CPU back in the 80s. The Specky used it. The Spectrum.
Specky?
The Sinclair Spectrum.
Where's Specky gone?
It's gone. It's over there. The Sinclair Spectrum had the Z80 CPU. The Toshiba HX10 had the Z80 CPU.
Yeah.
Lots of computers used the Z80 CPU.
Yeah.
And so did the Amstrad.
Amstrad.
It wasn't originally designed around the Z80, but the developers knew the Z80 much better than they did the 6502.
Wow.
And the design was changed so that the Amstrad 464 had the Z80. It was never meant to have the Z80 when they started off. Now, What's great?
Ooh.
What's great about the Amstrad 464? When you look at it, if you look at that and you look at a Sinclair Spectrum, what immediately hits you?
Wow, this one.
What's the difference
looks
between that
more
and a
like-
Sinclair Spectrum?
This looks more like a professional computer.
Spot on. That's right. That's
right.
exactly what Alan Sugar wanted. Do you know what he said? Do you know what he called the Spectrum?
A pregnant calculator.
A pregnant calculator. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what he said. He told his design team that he wanted a computer that
What?
didn't look like a pregnant calculator.
Hang on, I'm sorry.
Which
wait.
was don't get off your chair.
Why?
Because everyone
Wait.
knows what the specky looks like.
I am sorry, but how does that look like a pregnant calculator to you?
Well, it does a little bit, doesn't it?
How does it?
I'm sorry, Sir Clive.
It just doesn't.
So obviously he was having a dig, wasn't he, at the
bit.
he was having to go at the Sinclair.
Just a bit.
He was having to go at the Auric, and he was having to go at the ZX80, the ZX81.
Amiga.
So no, what he wanted was a computer, and I quote, that wouldn't look out of place on an airline check-in's desk. That's what he said. So he wanted to do away with a complete mass of wires.
Yeah.
So he didn't want power supplies everywhere. He didn't want tape leads going in and
No.
out. So he designed this beautiful all-in-one unit. It's got a built-in tape drive.
Then
No
why?
messing around trying to find a tape deck and plugging it in. It's all built in one. He shipped it with a green or a colour computer monitor.
Yeah,
Why
I
did he
know.
do that?
Make more money.
No,
why
he
is
did it for a reason, didn't he? Why did he want a computer monitor to ship with the computer? He didn't have to do
Because they
it.
didn't want arguments over families, because back then
Yeah.
they only usually had one TV each family.
That's right.
We have one as well.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah. You've
you
done the
had to
research
ask
there.
to borrow the TV.
Yeah, so back in the 80s
So-
when people only rich people had more than one TV in their house
You
at any
then?
one time. No, we only had one telly.
Oh.
And we had arguments over when I could go on my home computer because Mum and Dad wanted to watch TV and I
National
wanted to
Geographic.
use... There was no National Geographic in 1984, kid. You had BBC 1, BBC 2 and ITV and that was it. I don't even think there was a Channel 4 in 1984, was there? Yeah, but anyway, where was I?
What about CBBS?
Hang on, no CBBS.
Oh.
So, where was I?
I'm talking about-
Yes! So, Sir Alan wanted his computer to come as an all-in-one, neat unit,
Neat.
complete with a colour or a green monitor. I think the green screen monitor package came
this-
for £249. The colour monitor package came at £359.
Do you know what?
What?
This is very professional.
It's got a professional keyboard. That's right. It's got a lovely keyboard. It's got a built-in tape drive. It's even got a numeric keypad.
That's
And
what I
there
mean.
weren't that bit there. And there weren't many computers that had numeric
These
keypads.
things.
So it was a very professional-looking bit of kit. And the other thing I love about it, it's got one mains lead. The power supply for the computer is built into the monitor.
What about
So
these
when you
then?
plug the monitor into the mains, right, that supplies power to the whole computer. One plug.
Yeah.
Not one plug for your telly, one plug for your one plug for your computer, your tape drive, and one plug for something else. It's just one plug for the whole thing. So well done, Sir Alan. That was a really, really good
Yeah.
design choice, I think. One plug,
Amstrad.
it's all built in, out of the box, ready to go, and it is not a bad looking bit of
Now.
kit. Also, a unique selling point was because he wanted parents and truck drivers to go out and buy
drivers.
this thing, he bundled it with 12 software titles, 12 games in the box, allegedly worth over £100, and there was Roland in Time,
Oh, actually, talking
Roland
about
in the
Roland in
Caves,
Time.
Roland on the Ropes.
Talking about Roland in Time.
I
do you
know what you're going to
Do
say.
you know how the thing with Doctor Who?
I know you're going to say that. You've been looking at Roland in Time,
And did you
haven't
know
you?
it looks just like Manic Miner
Yeah, Roland in Time is basically a rip-off
A rip-off.
of Manic Miner,
and Doctor Who?
and it uses the music from Doctor Who.
Can I have a drink?
That water's been in here for well over a week. I wouldn't drink that.
Ugh.
No. Yes, so anyway, tell me about Roland. Roland was a mascot for Amsoft that was an internal company that developed games for the Amstrad computers. Why
Baz,
was a lot of the games called Roland something?
do you know, you said to me, tell me about Roland, and you just told me about Roland.
Yeah, who was Roland?
I don't know.
Look, Roland in the Cave,
He's not on my list. you
isn't
see.
he? Roland
Well-
in the Caves, Roland in Time, Roland on the Ropes.
No, he's not on my list.
Named after Roland Perry, who worked for Alan Sugar
Yeah.
and he helped design the Amstrad, and he also worked for Amsoft. So he
Amsoft.
kind of like became kind of like an unofficial company mascot.
Yeah.
So Roland in Time, Roland on the Ropes, all named after Roland Perry. That's right, yes.
Yeah, it looks just like Manic Miner when you jump from platform to platform.
Yeah. Now, when you boot the machine up, it goes straight into a version of BASIC made by a company called Locomotive Software, which I think was a two-man outfit that worked in a shed. The reason behind this is Alan Sugar did not want to pay Microsoft lots of money for a version of BASIC. Typical Alan Sugar, how can we make this cheaper? So he developed their own copy of BASIC from Locomotive Software.
Why were you strumming when I came in here earlier? How long?
I was attempting badly to play the guitar.
No, but what were you doing with the
What's that got
Amstrad?
to do with the Amstrad?
Because you said about booting it up. And
Oh, I was trying to load Star Wars on the Amstrad, but it takes hours and I got bored, so I tried to play the guitar
But when I
instead.
pointed the GoPro at the Star Wars thing, it was already loaded.
That wasn't loaded, that was a loading screen.
Oh, that's Star Wars loading
Yeah,
screen?
it takes about an hour to load that off tape.
This thing?
Yeah,
Is this the one we got off eBay?
yeah. So, yes, this episode we've decided to have a look at the Amstrad. It had some great games for it, actually. It was a very highly supported 8-bit computer. So we've decided to look at one of the games that I really used to like playing on the Amstrad around at my friend's house, and that is the arcade machine conversion of Star Wars. So what we'll do, we'll take a look at Star Wars on the arcade machine,
Yeah.
and we'll compare it
On that one?
to Star Wars on any one of the arcade machines, that one or the one on the screen behind us. So we'll have
That
a
one?
look, we'll have a look at... We are going to take a look at Star Wars arcade machine and how good or bad
Bad.
it is on the Amstrad CPC464.
Made out of lasers. Right.
It's a vector game, Josh.
What's that mean?
You'll find out. Should we take a look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Let's.
Right, press that and that together at the same time. Control and small enter key. There you go. Press play on tape.
What's loading?
I think it takes 45 minutes to do the loading screen and 10 minutes to do the game. So if they didn't have the loading screen, it'd probably load in 10 minutes.
How long?
Right, finally, eventually, we've
17 hours later.
got it loaded. Listen to that music, Josh. Oh, come on, it was 1987.
Yeah, come on.
So let's just listen to this for a moment. Actually, do you know who
that
this
the
game
good
is
stuff?
published by? Domark. Domark published this game.
Doma.
Yeah, you know who Domark are, don't you? Not Denmark.
Denmark.
Domark, no, Domark. Right,
control.
I think press the fire button.
Fire, space, right pin.
No, I think, hang on, okay, yes.
Down.
Right, press the fire button.
Let's go.
Yeah, easy you want.
Oh god, it's inverted.
Is it inverted?
Yeah.
Well, see what you can
Oh,
do.
dear.
You know what you got to do.
Pew, 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 pew,
Pew
pew.
pew.
Pew, pew. I didn't hit one.
It doesn't
Come on.
look, do you know what? It does not look too bad, does it?
No. Are we flying an X-wing?
You're flying an X-Wing. Nice
Stop.
shot, kid.
Shoot TIE fighters. Well, that thought never came into my head.
Oh my
That's it.
god, this takes me back. There's a certain friend that's going to watch this video and it's really going to take him back as
Who?
well. We used to play it, a mate of mine called James. We used to sit and play this all the time. It was brilliant.
Ah, damn, I missed him. Is that a TIE bomber down there?
No,
Yes, it
that's
is.
Vader.
That's a TIE bomber.
That's Vader.
Oh, that's a TIE Advanced X1 then. I'm a nerd when it comes to Star Wars. How difficult is this?
Nice.
Oh my god, this is... Shoot fireballs. Huh? I'm confused. How do you shoot fireballs? Shoot?
I'll show you a fireball when one comes towards you.
Oh, yes, I got it. Shoot those.
Those. Nice.
A shot.
Air shot.
Oh, it's a Death Star.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Beep, beep, beep,
Get him,
beep,
get him,
beep,
get
beep,
him.
beep, beep, beep.
He's heading towards that small moon.
That's no moon. That's a space
Station.
No, it's too big to be a space station. Oh, yes, I'm flying in the trench.
You're in the trench.
You're surfing of a crash now. Do you know in Star Wars Battlefront you can also fly in the trench in that?
No.
If you buy the season pass.
I bet this looks better though.
If you, no, it doesn't. It
And
doesn't.
you guess you don't need a season pass for this either.
Actually, it's actually really good graphics.
You're doing all
what
right,
you
you
do
know.
is you start.
Can I tell you
Oh,
something?
yeah, quickly.
At the end of the tunnel, you have to shoot down, and there's like a thing on the floor, which is the exhaust
You mean
port.
there's an exhaust port?
There's an exhaust port.
Do you know I've actually flew down that in a TIE fighter.
Well, that's no bigger than a womp rat.
Do you know basically what you do is you
Get
start.
ready. Ooh.
Basically, you start, and then it says, "Oh, dive into the trench." So you do, and then you have to fly through the whole Death Star to get to the exhaust port. It says, "Fire torpedoes," and then it actually goes
Careful,
in. It's
done.
like,
Oh, you've got no shields left. You're gonna die.
damn.
Do you know? I think this is the longest you've lasted on any. Get it. Nice. Oh, try again.
What?
Try again. You're doing all right then. Try again.
I nearly won, and I just lost.
I know. Try again. You sound like a football manager.
I nearly won.
So, how do you think that game there? Well, you know, we would have won if we hadn't have lost.
You know, a lot of football people are going to be mad at you right now.
Sorry. That's
Not pro.
that's football though, isn't it? Oh, you know, isn't it? Wasn't it?
Who agrees with me?
Marvellous.
Cricket is better than football.
Cricket is better than football.
I play cricket. Shoot the dive fight. Oh, I'm so bad.
You're doing alright.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
No, I'm not.
So-
You're doing alright. If you were useless, you know me, I'd say, you're useless at
Yeah,
this.
you would actually. You're not very good at Star Wars Battlefront, are
This is not Star Wars Battlefront.
you? Well, it's Star Wars for you. Do you know what we should do a video on?
What?
The Star Wars Battlefront in 2004 versus the Star Wars Battlefront made in 2015.
Okay.
Actually,
You're right.
because even though the 2015 versions come further,
Yeah.
it's still quite. There's a lot of argument. There's a lot of arguments to go for that.
So what do you think of this then? It's colourful.
Well,
It's very similar to the
it's
arcade
difficult. It's very
version.
difficult. I used to never be able to play these lasers sort of like directed games, but now I can. So
You've got 2 shields left, Josh. I don't think you're going to make it unless you shoot those fireballs. One shield
no.
left.
I'm too bad.
Shield gone.
Oh,
One more
too
hit and you're
bad.
dead.
Oh, got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one.
Oh.
How did it doesn't fire when you press fire? I'm clicking, I'm spamming
Isn't
the
it?
fire button. It doesn't fire.
Okay, let's have a go.
It's the game's fault. I'm cross. Don't speak to me, otherwise I shall snap at you. How's it firing so fast for you?
Oh, they move fast, don't they?
Tell you what though, Star Wars Battlefront's different. You have to target lock the actual vehicles and then shoot.
God, do you know what? I've not played this since I was about...
17,000 years.
That's enough of your cheek.
What? Oh.
I'm not that old. What difficulty levels
Last
have
time
you
we
choose?
met, you was the master.
Only a master of evil, Garth. Let's not start that again. My God. This is... I can't shoot him.
Hello there. Do you remember when Obi-Wan meets R2D2 and R2D2's like, he's just waggling back and forth and then he's like, hello there. Do you know, in Star Wars Battlefront, there's actually an emote where you make your character say stuff. One of them is, move along. You can make your character do that.
Do you know what? This
It's difficult.
is alright.
9 shields. How did you have 9 shields?
Now I am the
I'm
master.
better than you, but still.
Yeah, but you play modern games, don't you? And modern games are not that hard. Back
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Back
I'm sorry.
in
I'm sorry.
1987.
Are you saying modern games aren't hard?
Not really. Oh, this is
Oh, nice
awesome.
shots.
Do you know what?
That's shots.
For a little Z80 CPU
Amstrad.
running at 4 megahertz. Oh, I'm going to be hit, but that
7
hit me.
shields.
4 megahertz with 64k of RAM. This is not too bad. We're going to play the arcade version after this,
Yes, we are.
just to compare whether this was a good conversion or a bad one. Oh, that's going to hit me.
6 shields.
Do you know what I find lets me down.
What's
I
that?
can't get the pointer
Where you want it to go?
where I want it to be fast enough. So in the arcade version, you had like a flight
Yeah.
joystick. Now with this, you've just got a normal digital joystick, so you're reliant on how fast that cursor moves.
Now
in the
you're in
arcade
trench.
version,
Now you're in the trench. Did you see at the top it said
Whoa.
use the force?
did it?
Yeah.
In the arcade version, I think it tells you to use the force.
Yeah. Do you remember in the movie when they're going down the trench and Darth Vader's like, I have you now, and he's twiddling all those
Yeah,
knobs?
what's all that knob twiddling about?
Wow, actually, we had a conversation, we had a bit of a rant about this. Darth Vader sat there, he pulls in and says, I have you now.
I have you now.
And he goes, and then he takes about 2 shots, and I thought, I'm going to figure this out without using Google. Since I have so many those cross-section
What
Star
are
Wars
those
books.
knobs all about?
Wow, you know those cross-section books?
Yeah.
I bought a really big one recently with
Yeah.
all the vehicles from all the films, so I thought his ship will be in there. Sure enough, I found it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it be in there. So I read every paragraph till I came to a little paragraph saying, the TIE Advance X1 has a...
Was it an experimental fighter?
Yes, it was. It was
Don't tell me,
a
those-
concept car.
Yeah, those dials helped him calibrate his weapons.
Well, no, actually. It was fitted with a very advanced targeting system.
That needed knobs.
Which required frequent readjustment from the pilot. So
That's not
that,
advanced, is it?
That was what he was doing.
That's not
I
very
figured it out.
advanced.
I might actually figure it. It said the targeting system, since so advanced in a concept vehicle, requires frequent readjustment from the pilot.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing. He
So
figured it
poor
out.
old Vader couldn't concentrate on fighting. He was too busy twiddling knobs
And then
to calibrate his
And
weaponry.
then Han Solo comes in shouting, "Great shot, kid! That was 1 in a million!" And then it blows up. Jeez, a lot of towers.
Now you notice how slow the game is
Yeah,
getting now.
why?
Why is it getting so slow?
And it's like glitchy.
It's not glitchy, it's just slow. Why is it getting so slow? Because the poor old Amstrad is having
struggling.
a hard time, animating all this stuff on the screen. It's playable, but it's really starting to slow down now. Well, I
Yes,
really
great
like this.
game.
It's a good looking game, it plays well.
Oh, back in
I
the
have
trench.
not been
Use the
killed yet.
force. There you go. Use the force.
I think I'm going to die because I've only got 2 shields left.
I can't
Let's
do
see
that.
if I can...
Where did they get the sound for the TIE fighters again?
It's an elephant. It's
What?
the cry of an elephant backwards or something like that, if I remember rightly.
Cool.
You might want to look it up, but I think it's got
Cry of an elephant
something to do with an elephant. Yeah. The TIE fighter sound is an elephant.
It's a great sound, isn't it?
It is.
Do you know what? Star Wars Battlefront 2.
This
Have
is
you
not
seen-
easy.
Have you seen the trailer for Star Wars Battlefront 2 yet?
No.
But I showed it you last week. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
absolutely... It
Who's the master?
It looks absolutely amazing.
I'm
Buzz.
down to 1 shield. That's brilliant. I really like this. Have I said that?
Do you know what? If I'm correct, do you know Yavin 4 in Return of the Jedi? The planet that they put their home base on when they destroyed the second Death Star? Do you know the asteroid belt around the outside of it? If I'm correct, that was created by Alderaan destroying.
Oh, I'm going to die.
I think that's true. Shield gone. Unless you're an absolute pro.
Wow.
Wow. That's that then.
That's that. So,
Mandy has come down to the shed.
Mandy's come down to the shed. Hello, Mandy.
Hi.
Hello. Is it dinner time?
Is my pizza ready
We
yet?
are recording, yes. Right, we have the awesome Star Wars arcade machine ready to roll.
Yes.
Josh is going to have first go. So,
Am I?
we've played the Amstrad version,
Yeah.
right? Here is the original legendary
Arcade.
arcade machine by Atari. See what you think of this.
Let's
Choose
go hard.
easy. No, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
Just go for easy.
What happens?
Oh my god, this takes me back.
Look! Oh my god.
So what's the difference, Josh? Is it exactly the same as
The
the
controls are impossible.
Yeah, they're a bit twitchy, aren't they? Because we
bit.
haven't got the original arcade joystick, unfortunately.
Ah, can't seem to hit him. Ah, got him. Pew, 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 pew.
So what's the difference then?
It's hard.
It is hard, isn't it?
This is easy.
Well, to be honest with you, it'd be a lot easier if we had the proper controller, but we're using an Xbox 360 controller
no,
here.
not.
No, original Xbox controller, sorry, you're right.
So, this is impossible.
So, what's the differences then between this and Amstrad?
Wow, it's very
tense.
How do you know I was going to say that?
It's smooth, it's faster, it's a lot faster, isn't it? It's a lot smoother, it's a lot faster.
It's like we're playing on 100% sensitivity.
You get speech. You didn't get speech in the Amstrad version, did you?
Yeah, we did.
You didn't.
You did.
You didn't.
You did. It says use the force.
Yeah, but it doesn't speak to you like this one does.
Oh, by the way, I missed the exhaust port.
That wasn't speech, that was just text on the screen. What I would give for one of these arcade machines, although we haven't got the room...
Have we not?
No. Get it?
Whee!
Got it, well done.
I didn't know that X-Wings could reverse.
Deja vu.
What's that mean? X-Wing can't
Oh my god,
reverse.
this takes me back to summer holidays with my parents in Cleethorpes and Mablethorpe and Great Yarmouth. It was the first arcade machine I'd go and find this is. So what do you think of the game?
Wow! We've already said this, but it's a bit tense.
Yeah, but what do you think of the game?
Gameplay's it's better than the Amstrad, I think.
Well, it's a
for
lot
some
faster.
reason.
It's
Yeah.
a lot faster.
I don't really like sluggish movements, and
Well,
this is a lot quicker.
The arcade machine would have been a lot more powerful than the Amstrad, and it also had a vector monitor. It didn't have a CRT monitor, a raster monitor. It had a vector monitor, so the monitor could only draw straight lines, basically. You're down to 4 shields, 3 shields.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, let go. What a good idea that would be.
Let go of the control.
Shut up, Obi-Wan. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah!
Well done.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
A shot.
I don't think I need to have a go, actually. We'll just watch Josh play this. Well done, kid.
Do you know what? If I fail, you can't say he's handed the joystick to me.
No,
'cause
no,
it's not a
so
joystick.
far he's not handed the joystick to me.
You mean the controller?
The controller,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
playing with a joystick. I can't shake him.
Go on, you're doing well, you're doing well.
I'm too good for you. I swear it's a Death
He's
Star.
heading towards that small moon.
We can't say that again.
No, that's no
Why are the
moon.
lasers different colours? Like one's blue, one's light blue, one's dark blue.
Yeah,
and
that's
one's
good,
like
isn't it?
really dark blue. See?
Right, shoot the tower tops.
Ah,
You're
this is
gonna
impossible, This is impossible. Ah, this is impossible.
You're doing it, but actually, considering it's your second
Second.
go. Oh my god, kid.
I'm too good.
Oh my god, how did you survive that?
Too good.
Oh, shield
Too
gone.
good.
One more hit,
Too
you're dead.
good. I'm too good. I'm too good for you
The
guys.
controller's not brilliant, is it?
Well, no, but my epic skill makes up
Oh,
for
you're not
it.
going to make that. Let's have a go. I've got to have a go at this.
It's a bit stupid, isn't it? Imagine if we put you on hard. Finger
Oh my
on.
god, these controls are a bit twitchy.
Well, you can't complain since I've just done really
Yeah,
good.
you have. You watch, you'll do better than me.
Dad,
Yeah.
we got any biscuits?
No.
We haven't got any biscuits.
Oh my god, I can't hit a barn door.
Why do you always say that in gun games? What a classic RPG.
Do you see it says May the Force be with you on the Death Star? Did you see that?
No.
Drawn on the surface of the Death Star. It took me years till I figured that out.
It'd be funny if Darth Vader just came in saying, I have you now. Who's behind you?
Twiddling his knobs. Look, May the Force be with you, see?
What's that?
See on the surface of the Death
Oh!
Star? It's very difficult to see on that screen, actually. Oh remember being in the city. You ever played the sit-down arcade? No, you haven't, have you? Do you know what? We're going to have to find the arcade machine for you to play.
How? We don't go to arcades
If
anymore.
anybody knows where there is an Atari Star Wars arcade machine anywhere in the country,
That's near London.
or anywhere in the country for that matter, please let us know, because I'm going to take Josh there. Because I don't think you can claim to be
If we go,
a retro gamer
do you know?
and not play.
If we do go, we could have a fan meetup.
We could actually, yeah.
We could do a fan meetup. We'd have to go wearing these shirts.
In case people don't know who we are.
Wait, let me check.
Look,
let me check.
May the force be with you. Did you see it?
No, I've seen the writing, but how can you tell that says "May the Force be with you"?
I saw it in the arcade machine, which is a bit clearer than this screen where we're playing it on.
What's that noise?
What noise?
I think Mum's gardening.
I think Mum's gardening.
Yeah,
Mum's
you just
always
heard
gardening.
massive.
Actually, I've done a lot of gardening today. You know, I've mowed
Is she
the lawn,
using
I've
your
painted,
chainsaw?
I've painted the fence.
I think she's using your chainsaw.
I hope she bleeding isn't.
I think she's actually using your chainsaw.
It's just a flesh wound.
Who says that?
Doesn't matter. Well, I've got to admit, I could play this all afternoon. I'm really enjoying this.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think it's fair to say we've had a look at Amstrad Star Wars,
Arcade Star Wars.
Arcade Star Wars, and now it's time to
PS4 Star Wars.
now it's go back to the shed. Oh, we're in the shed, aren't we?
Fire!
The force is strong in this one, yes, I know. Look at that. Awesome. Right, back to the studio.
How many times can you blow up the Death Star in one match?
I think it's unlimited, keeps going.
They build a Death Star every 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of Death Stars actually, isn't it? Now this is where it starts to get vicious with the fireballs.
But I survived.
You did.
Wow! You've only got one shield, so... Oh, you got no shields. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Ah! Game over.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
So, there you go. Amstrad.
Amstrad.
Star Wars on the Amstrad, actually.
Star Wars.
And the arcade version. What do you think?
Oh, May the Force be with you.
That's
That's
right,
a
that's
lot
it. Yeah,
clearer.
yeah.
That's a lot clearer.
So, what do you think of the Amstrad then? You can
Wow.
go first.
It's a bit tense. I like the colour.
Colour of what?
It's a bit of the Amstrad. I like it. It's a bit
Okay.
sluggish.
Compare it to the Spectrum, the 64, the BBC, all that pile of machines we've got over
Oh, I like the
there.
Amstrad better.
I like the Amstrad. It's a great machine. It's
Yeah.
sold.
I like it how long it is and how professional looking it
It
is.
is a really nice, well put together machine. It works well today. Actually, I've not had to repair that one at all, really, compared to some of the ones. It's very well built. It's okay. I like it. It's sold well, and it brings back some great memories. Love
Yeah.
it to bits. I really enjoy playing Star Wars on
Yeah,
it,
I like
actually.
that.
It's a good game. It looks good. It's a tad
bit sluggish.
It's a bit sluggish, but
Yeah.
that's when you have lots of things on screen at the same time. So if you only
Like
got like
that.
one, that's the arcade version, actually.
No, but when
running
there's lots
there.
of stuff like that.
Yeah, so Domark and Vector Graphics created Star Wars on the Amstrad 464. So, yeah. Liked it, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Arcade version. What do you think of the arcade version? Don't ask me about
Controls
the
are
arcade
really
version.
twitchy.
Yeah, the thing about the arcade version is you didn't use a joystick or a joypad. You had this flight yoke, a bit like that one there.
Really?
Yeah, how cool is that?
Pretty cool.
So, much better to play the machine with, because like a steering wheel with 2 triggers on it. So it was, it's really, really good actually. So yeah, if anyone knows where there is a sit-down
Yeah.
Star Wars arcade cabinet anywhere in the UK, please let us know,
And we'll
because
have
I'm
a
going to
fan
take him
meetup
along
there.
and get him to experience it, because there's nothing better, I don't think, in the arcades than sitting down in a full-size Star Wars machine. So anyway, that was the Amstrad.
Amstrad.
What are we doing next? What are we looking at next? It's your idea, this one is.
I don't think many of you will know this game.
I didn't know this arcade game before we got Taito
But-
Legends.
It's called Thunder Fox.
It is. Is it by Taito?
Yes, it's by Taito. Yeah.
Or is it Namco?
Taito.
Well, look
it's on
that
here.
one
It's
up.
on here.
Is it?
Yeah,
And
I've
it's
said
like,
before.
okay.
And in it, you're a guy in shorts who just punches, stabs, shoots everybody he comes across.
Is it a horizontal beat 'em up, shoot 'em up thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit like Rolling Thunder. It's a bit like...
Yes, it's like Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, it's a bit like Green Beret. I don't think you've ever played Green Beret. You just wander, shoot, and what's that noise they make when you stab them?
No! They sound like Arnie, don't they?
Yeah, it's a good game actually. You can play doubles on it, so we've completed it a few times with
doubles.
Unlimited credits. So yeah, absolutely. So we'll be taking a look at Thunder Fox next time.
I'm researching all of that, so if it's a bad video, don't dislike
yeah, this
it.
is Joshua's show. The next one, he's researching it and doing everything.
So if it's bad, don't like.
It won't be bad. It'll be great.
You're being sarcastic now, aren't you?
I'm not. It'll be great.
Yeah.
No, it will. It'll be fabulous. You do your research. We'll look into that. Are we looking at the arcade version or the version we've got on the Xbox?
I haven't played the arcade version on there yet, actually.
Okay.
I think we should do it on the Xbox.
Yeah, because we're used to that one, aren't we? Yeah. Ninja Kids is another game I love on there. I love Ninja Kids, actually. So we were looking at Thunder Fox. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the Amstrad CPC464 playing Star Wars. I was going to say Space Invaders. It's not playing Space Invaders.
Oh my god.
It was playing Star Wars. It's been a long weekend. I've done a lot of gardening. I'm tired. I've painted the fence. I've mowed the lawn.
Do you like my Lego model?
Chopped down a few trees. That is awesome. Is that the one you dropped and smashed and I had to glue back together again?
I glued it back together again.
Did you drop it down the stairs?
On the Olympics, wasn't it? You guys watching the Olympics? I'm, hey, Mum, Dad!
Bang!
Crash! This is actually the original
You came
one.
here in that?
Brave Little Fool. This is actually the original one, so this is the more expensive one.
Is it? What's the difference now then?
The new one, they released a new one on The Force Awakens. A new Lego. This is the original one.
Okay.
The one that came out in 2000 or something.
I thought there was one that was thousands and thousands of thousands of pounds.
That is the special model collector's edition, and that is about the size of the end of your laptop to about here
It's
and
enormous,
to about there.
isn't it? You can't buy it anymore, can you?
I remember once, right? This is funny. I saw a
Bear
YouTube
with us, we've
video.
gone off on one here, but it's worth it.
I saw a YouTube video where a guy got that special collector's Lego model. He went to a convention, met Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Right, and he
That's
said
quite cool, actually.
and he said to Harrison, "Oh, can you sign my Lego model?" So he handed it over to Harrison, right, and he just did this. Whoops! Smashed the whole thing on the
purpose?
floor. It was on purpose, yeah. He dropped it, smashed, right? He leaned down, picked up a tiny little piece, signed it, and gave it back to the guy. It's on YouTube.
And he did that on purpose?
Yeah, he actually did. He's like, whoops, and just dropped it. He actually did.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, my sister told me.
Okay. And on that...
A little fact about Lego models.
Revelation. I need some water, I'm thirsty. Right. No, that's been in here for weeks.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching once again. Give us a shout, give us a mention, give us a like, and subscribe if you like what we do. And we'll see you next time when we'll be looking at
Thunder Fox.
Thunder Fox.
And after that, we're doing
What are we doing
Elite.
after that? Oh, I don't know if we're doing Elite yet.
Is it a bit over my head?
It's a bit over your head.
It's a bit over my head.
Thanks for watching, guys. You take care now, and we'll see you soon. Ta-ra! See ya. Bye-bye.
Now, leaving this system aside, you've also launched a new system, the 6128.
That's right.
Has that completely replaced the 664?
Yes, indeed.
So we will not be selling the 664 anymore?
No, that's right.
Now, are you going to offer any kind of trade-in for people who've purchased a 664? Because it's only been on the market for a few months, so they can upgrade to a 6128?
No, not really.
Don't you feel that with people who've given a loyalty to Amstrad that they really deserve better than just having bought a system that is now no longer going to be supported?
Well, I don't know what you mean by not supported. Why is it not supported?
There'll be no further development from Amstrad on that particular system.
It is a compatible machine to all the machines in our range. So all of the software which we are developing for all of our three home computers will operate on the 664. They've not been left out in the cold at all.
Okay, Alan, thank you very much. Once again